Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. I'm excited today. We are going to make our very first, of this season, we're going to be making our very first Halloween project. So I'm really excited about it. So we are going to be using some paint, some white Waverly chalk paint. We're going to be using, everything is from the Dollar Tree except for the paint, but you can get paint there. We're going to be using some of these skulls, maybe some of this chain. We are going to maybe use a spider or two. We are going to be using this frame or sign. Although we will be using the back of this. This will be on there still, so this will be a swinging, hanging, or reversible, whichever you want. And then I've cut out some vinyl pieces. Here's a mistake. I'll show you what it says, or at least half of it. It says Sleepy Hollow Dead and Breakfast. So I cut that out on the Cricut. With the Dollar Tree vinyl. So let's just take our toggles off right now, and we are going to save it. I don't think we're going to use it again on this project, but we are going to save it. Oh, I have this creepy cloth too. I may or I may not use the creepy cloth. I don't know. We'll see what the mood brings, right? But the first thing we have to do is slap some paint on the back of our sign here. So let's get a good brush. Get my paint brushes closer. Now, like one even bigger than that, but this one will have to do. I definitely need to get some new chalk paint. I'm just going to pour, this is almost all out, so I'm just going to pour a little bit of it right onto the surface, because we do need to get good coverage here. And so happy Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I know I am having a wonderful day. Very excited for this project being our first Halloween project of the season. I saw something similar to this on Pinterest, I think maybe. Kind of gonna put my own twist to it, of course, but my inspiration for this sign was on Pinterest. I was trying to avoid getting my surface all painted here, but I'm hopefully not transferring some of that onto the other side like I believe I am. So let me just finish this and flip this over and make sure, so if it's still wet, I can clean it off. All right, let's see. Yeah, I do. So let me get a baby wipe. Try to get that off real quick here on the corner. Because don't forget, we want to keep this side nice, because we are going to be, this is going to be, you can use it either as a reversible sign, or I was thinking of hanging my sign on, let me get a clean one here. The Dollar Tree sells those little black, they're not real wrought iron, but those little black, little mini flag holders. Do you know what I'm talking about? And I was thinking, I don't have one in the house. I do have several of them out in my yard. I do utilize those. They're very cute, and They hold up really, really, really well for $1.25. You know, they look like a big number 7. They have a hook, and you just hang your little mini flags off of them. Well, so what I was thinking is if I had one in here, I would show you. But I was thinking of hanging this on one of those, so it would be like a two-way sign. And that's what I was thinking. Alright, I'm going to blow dry this for a minute so we can skip over the drying part, and I will be right back. Okay, let's take a little bit of our Waverly Antique Wax and dry brush a little tiny bit of that, and I really mean dry brush too. We don't want this too dark because we want our lettering to show. So let me just dab, and then I'm gonna just come from my outside edges as I always do, and I'm going to just give it as much pressure with my brush as I need to get the color I'm looking for. So I'm coming in from my outside edges. That always gives it a nice outline. I'm going back and giving it a little bit more pressure now. Back with a little more until I'm happy. And I think I'm just about happy with it. I'm just going to give it a little bit more. And that is about all of the antiquing I want. So let me show you. It's upside down, but that's what we have. And now we're going to put our words on our sign. So I have already cut it out with my Cricut, and it is already been placed on Waverly, no, Glad Press and Seal. Gotta get my words right. And now we are going to try to get it off all in one piece. And we're using the Glad Press and Seal as our transfer tape. And it's kind of hard to work with. Not hard, I shouldn't say hard. It's not as easy to work with as transfer tape because it's a lot more flimsy, that's all. You just have to really beware that you're keeping your Glad Press and Seal flat all the time while you're working with it, because it will bend. And I have an overhead fan and an air conditioner that is going to be working against me here, but we're going to do our best. Alright, so we want to put our Sleepy Hollow Dead and Breakfast. I think that looks like a good placement. Hopefully it is nice and straight because it's down. We need to commit. So I'm just going to rub this on with my fingertips. I'm hoping I don't have to use a scraper because I don't want to lift any of the paint we just put down. So I'm trying to use my fingertip instead. But if I don't, I'll just use the scraper. Alright, let's see how we are doing. Looks like it's staying down. Awesome. Oh. K doesn't want to stay. Let's fix that K. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Alright, we got Sleepy Hollow, Dead and Breakfast. And now we are going to put this decorated part that says in. So it's Dead and Breakfast in. And I'm going to just make sure it's going to stay on my press and seal by varnishing that just a little bit more. Let's see, we got to get it off of the backing. Cut this one a little close so I don't have a lot of fingertip space. Alright, Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Like I said, there's not a lot of space here for my fingers to hold this. So again, I'm gonna just eyeball this and try to center it. Just gonna do my best here. Okay, I'm going for it. That's the hardest part for me, is committing. And then I'm just gonna rub it down and pull it up. And you can save this press and seal. You know, if I knew I was going to go over to the Cricut again in like the next 10 minutes, and I was going to print out a word this big or whatever, I would save that. But when I'm on here doing a it's just not worth it for me to keep this one. Okay, so now we have Sleepy Hollow Dead and Breakfast Inn with some creepy bats, and the rest of it says please book ahead. So that's going to go down here at the bottom. Let's do some varnishing again. And that just helps it get off of the back of the vinyl paper, which I'm peeling off right now. And it helps it stay on the press and seal. Woo. So I watched Edward Scissorhands for the first time ever in my life last night. And I thought it was really sweet. Of course, I love him anyway. All right, let's put on please book ahead. I'm just eyeballing it again. It was really a cute movie. I thought so anyway. I'm going to start watching some of the Halloween movies. Maybe get a little inspired for crafting. My roommate, best friend, and I are going to watch Hocus Pocus. The first Hocus Pocus. And, oh, this is so cute. Alright, let me give you a look-see. Take a drink here. Sleepy Hollow Dead and Breakfast Inn. Please book ahead. Can you see? I'm going to try to get that glare. Oh. Trust me. Can you see it? Please book ahead. Okay. Now we got to put a head there. So I was thinking we could use this chain as a hanger. So let's do that, right? Because I found out that every other link comes apart. So look, it comes in two pieces and you can take it apart. So you can, like, I don't know what the word is, but I'm hoping that I can take these two halves and glue them down, yeah, on either side, and that we can still have our other loop inside there. Let's see. I don't know. That'll let us hold that. See what I'm saying? You take it apart, and I have this one, and then I'm hoping that I can glue the sign between these two pieces and then hang the rest. Yeah, that's what we're going to try to do anyway. We'll put these two pieces back together for right now. Let's glue our head on. We have to have please book ahead. So we will put a head on there. Little skeleton head. So we're just going to put it on like at an angle. I still have my broken glue gun. Got the battery heating up for the Ryobi. Alright, please book ahead. So cute. Get these cobwebbies off. And then I thought we would do a creepy spider, but we need to take the creepy spider off of its clip here. Dollar Tree. And then where do we want this? It's all glitter, of course. I think we'll put the spider right here. Let me see if we can get our Ryobi glue gun battery, if it's charged up enough, because we're going to really need some good. So while we're getting the glue gun charged up, I know my spider isn't glued yet. Let's take our one apart, and I'm just going to cut. So one has nubs that goes into the other, so I'm going to cut those nubs right off, just so that they both don't have a nub. And then let's see, let's pull, so if we have one on each, then we're going to hang it and how much do we need? Let's measure. So let's say, I don't know, if we want it to hang evenly, I'm trying to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be too long. So maybe we will just glue it down like it is. I really want to work with this. Let's take this darn tag off for one thing and get that out of our way. And I am going to put you on pause and figure this out for a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have it now. So what I did was I took my one piece. Now don't forget, every other link of chain comes apart. Okay, they just pop open. And so what I did was I took off 6 pieces of my chain link. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. And then I have the 2 that were together, 2 halves that were together, and I cut the butt off. And so I'm going to put one through this side, and I'm going to hot glue that right down to my sign. I'm going to put my finger, would be the board. I'm going to hot glue it and sandwich that right there. And I'm going to do the exact same thing at the other end. So before I do that, excuse me, I want to glue my spider on. So I have to make sure that this, I think this is going to be glue. I'm going to put one up here. First of all, I'm going to put one, I was going to put one here, but I don't want to take away, his legs kind of take away from all my words. So I'm going to have him kind of jumping off the, kind of crawling onto the sign a little bit here. Just kind of coming on board. And I think we'll put another spider up top, but let's get our chain on here first. Hope you can see what we're doing. Really cute. Alright, so now I am going to, this is tricky now. I didn't want to add 2 more. We have to have an even amount so that when this hangs, the nail or the tack or whatever you're using will fall in the right place so that it has the same amount and it won't be crooked. Does that make sense? So we're just going to go for it. I am just going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom side of the piece that I broke off, and I'm just going to hold it right there. And when that is good and secure, then we're going to glue the top piece down as well. So we can actually just hold that just like that. Put our glue, I'm using the hole that the jute twine was on, and I'm just using that, and I'm going to use a finger protector. I'm just using that as the place that I know to put my glue and my hanger. So we're just going to hold that down, and we got to hold this quite a while. And then I already lost my other piece today. You guys, where is it? I already am missing a piece. Must have fallen. It's probably in my pocket. You guys probably saw it. This isn't it. Oh, gee willikers. I'll have to put you on pause and find it. Okay, we are gonna scratch these two half pieces all together. Let's throw those away. It was a great idea, but this board is just so thin, you have to give it a lot of pressure, and it just kept popping open. So instead, we are just going to glue this little chain link piece right on to the front. And so I went back and added a couple more links. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 links, and we're just going to hot glue those back just like we were doing when we were trying to make, I was trying to make it so that it would swing, you know, like make it look a little more real. But it's not working, so we are gonna scratch that. If this was a little bit fatter wood and I didn't have to put so much tension on those two, you know, to hold it, it might have been a little bit better. It might have worked a little bit better, but we're just gonna heat ton the glue and use it that way. Make sure that it's going to stay on there really, really good. Okay? And I want to put another spider, so I'm going to pop this spider off. Now, this time, I'm going to cut this little, he's got a little thing on, you know, that was holding on to the, you know, the thing that was holding on to the thing that clips, but I want that a little less bumpy, so I'm going to cut that off a little bit because it was sticking up, and I'm going to put another spider right up here. That glue gun's not working, Jill. I guess Jill's going to go to Hobby Lobby today and try to get another glue gun. Yeah, so let's put this spider right here at the top. So cute. Please book ahead. And so now when this spider is all done gluing, we'll have a reversible Halloween sign. So let's check it out after this is all glued. I don't want that to fall apart. So yeah, just for your FYI, these chains do come apart. And I imagine it's for choking hazard, so that little kids, you know, if they, I don't know, but you can put them together, which is a good thing. You can make a whole, you could put several together if you want. And make it longer. So Just for your FYI, I wanted you to know that. This guy is falling down a little bit. Sleepy Hollow Dead and Breakfast Inn. Please book ahead. Alright, here we go. Here is the side. Sleepy Hollow Dead and Breakfast Inn. Can you see it? These, I wanted to use a skinny font like a Ray Dunn. I hope you are getting to see that pretty good though on camera. And then we have the back side, which just says happy hunting. So we have a twofer. All right, everybody, that'll do it for today's project, our first Halloween project of the year. I was really excited to do that. I really love how that came out. It's going to be cute hanging, maybe on the door, or I don't know. We're going to see where the girls put it at the doctor's office. But all right, and hi, Kathy. You'll see this at the doctor's office. I met Kathy at the Dade City Dollar Tree this week when I was working on my Follow Me Friday. So I just want to say hi again to Kathy. You will see this up close and personal. And until we see each other again, everybody, do all the things. Like, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell. And until I see you again, be good and do good. Bye now. Happy Thursday.